That's the real reason why I need to have more than one day a week where I stream video games, is so I remember how to control my characters.
We should get moving.
Yes.
This is 8 is melee, 9 is ranged. Okay.
So, what's the plan?
Alright, let's talk to some else. Whoops.
Salangar, a pure blood. Just when I thought this day couldn't get any better.
Not what I'd call myself. I haven't been in Finn and Mir for 8 years.
Is that so? Well, who am I to judge? Who let you in?
There weren't any guards.
What? Great. Just great. This is getting better and better. But please, forgive my manners. I'm Varden Merilith, second scryer of Lathwain. Who are you? And what do you want? Are you with the soldiers?
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 What soldiers?
The army folk. But if you have to ask, I suppose you're on your own. Tell me then, what brings you here?
That's a long story.
So you're the corporal from Lianon? Well, that's a surprise. I know the story, and once more I would like to apologize for what Scryer Elion did. She should not have opened fire. And also, I would like to express my admiration for your courage. I know you refused to carry out the order your general gave you.
How?
A scout observed the conversation you had with that man. Either way, your story sounds bizarre, but I don't think you are lying. And after the events in Lianon, it's only fair if we help you now to make up for it. Not to mention the fact that the blood burn needs to be stopped.
I don't think that she was in the wrong.
So you will provide us with troops?
It's not that simple. I have to bring up the matter before the other scryers, and they all have to agree. But not now. We currently have our own sack of problems to deal with.
Like, I mean, yes, she did say, you know, get the fuck out of here, we're gonna kill you. But she gave us plenty of time to do so. And we could have chosen a diplomatic response. We could have chosen to fall back and then, like, send messengers and try and negotiate something to work out. But instead, we were just like, nah, we're gonna raise an army, invade, and kill everyone. So, who's the real bad guy? Hint, it was us.
Are you the leader of this place?
One of them, yes. I'm the second scryer, and the Moorhere Council is made up of 6 scryers in total. 7, actually, but our eldest passed away recently, which complicates the decision-making, as you can imagine.
Ties, yeah. I talked about this when we were doing a world-building stream a little while ago, that if you are putting together a council for something, you should give it an odd number of members so that you don't result in, or you don't run into ties.
What problems do you have?
The short version? Leafshade has been struck by the bloodburn. Elves and animals are affected, and for some reason it has a different effect on us than it has on your race. It corrupts us.
Corrupts?
Drives us mad. And if that weren't enough, the council can't decide on a course of action. Pathetic, isn't it? People are dying, but all we do is bicker.
Great.
Where do you and Fenrir disagree?
Oh, that's simple. Fenrir claims that the corruption has nothing to do with the bloodburn, but is a curse of the Guardians. Of Ellen, to be precise.
I take it you have a different view on that.
I do. The Guardians are gone. This is a fact we have to deal with.
So where do you think this corruption comes from?
As I said, I think it's just how we elves react to the bloodburn.
Huh. Interesting.
How many of you are affected?
Not as many as in your kind. 1 in 10, maybe. And for some reason, the infection only spreads outside the city borders.
That is very strange.
As I said, I'm trying to find a cure for the bloodburn. Maybe I might be able to help?
You want this alliance to happen as quick as possible, don't you?
Yes.
Well, yes, maybe your knowledge about the bloodburn could indeed help us. Give me a moment to think this through, will you? There are some things I need to consider.
All right. We should probably talk to the other scryer, too.
Just give the word.
Thank you, Tahar.
Let's see.
What? Who are you? Who let you in?
The
Oh, I
gate
don't
was
like him
unguarded.
already.
Really? Next thing you know, this place is being overrun by undead because the guards have all gathered to hear us bicker. You're from Gravefell, aren't you? I recognize that accent. I'm Arlen Finriar, first scryer of this settlement. What do you want?
I'm looking for allies. But
I wanna
let
help.
me start from the beginning.
Ah, so you're Isamu Taha's child. Well,
Unfortunately.
you're lucky, I believe, that the Guardians have given us all a free will. I can see
Oh,
that you're
boy.
nothing like your father. And it's true that the blood burn has to be ended. I can agree with those crazy cultists on that much.
So, you're going to help us?
I would if I could. But as you may have gathered by now, we
Yep,
have our
yep.
own battle to fight here. Ellen has cursed us.
So the game actually, the game is doing a couple things to persuade us to one of the sides. I don't know if this is an intentional thing or if it's just a bias in the writers and the designers. But first, the more obvious layer, we have already, in the course of this game, been pointed at and pitted against religious structures. So we are already primed by the previous portions of the story to disagree with Finrir here. Beyond that, oh god, what's the other guy's name? This guy. Marileth. Marileth is less abrasive in the way that he talks to us. He's a lot friendlier. Arlen started off a lot more... he's got like a haughty air to him. He hasn't been impolite to us in particular, but especially in the way that he acts, he's sort of a haughty demeanor. But then, and here's the sneaky bit, is they had us talk to Marileth first by placing Marileth closer to our entrance into this area, which means we're more likely to hear his side of the story before we hear Finrir's. So, I'm curious if that's an intentional choice, if that's the designers, sort of telling us something overtly, because they want us to know that information, that we should be siding with Marileth over Finrir here, or if that's exposing a bias in the writing and design of the game.
Who was the other elf? The one you were arguing with?
A misguided fool. And sadly one with a very influential father, who made him the second scryer of this township.
Nepotism.
Does this town have a name?
It does. Lathwain, which
Ooh.
roughly translates as respite.
Respite. Sounds kind of temporary.
Well, it is. I don't know how familiar you are with our history, but after the Finnenmere exiled us, we
Yeah.
were promised land.
Yeah, I listened to the loading screen.
Then the Mage Wars came, and understandably, our promised home wasn't of importance anymore.
We have, in fact, been told that a few times.
This looks like a nice enough place, though.
Well, save for the undead roaming through the forests and attacking us each night, yes.
That's manageable.
That incident in Leonon won't make the Lord Marshal more sympathetic to your cause.
That's true.
You broke the White Mist Treaty.
Yes, and it was a horrible mistake. But the people were scared, particularly because Merilith did an excellent job at instilling fear and telling them that our little problem could be fixed by sending a group of scholars into Nortander territory. And what good did it do? Nothing. You'd think that this failure would have shown the warrior how incapable
Why is
Merilith
Nortander
is
doing
as a
nothing
leader.
about
but
this?
Sadly, it didn't.
Meredith. That's a funny typo. I'm gonna call Varden Meredith now. I'm really curious why Nortander isn't really doing anything about the Blood Plague. Like, they kind of did by sending, what's his name? Asshole McGeneral dude. Out to, like, cull Leonon. But why aren't they reaching out to other countries and saying, like, hey, this is a thing. Have you heard of it too? Can you help? Why is there no communication happening? I'm a little confused by that, and more so, I am suspicious.
I see. So Leafshade is only a stopover.
Yes. We will find our true home someday. I'm sure of that.
Ellen has cursed you?
Yes. Our lands are withering, and
Welcome,
every one
Zashmir.
in 10 elves loses his mind. Their eyes turn black. They salivate like animals and attack everything in sight.
And you think Ellen
Fun.
has inflicted this curse upon you?
I know. You see, since we Moria left Finnenmere, more and more of our people have fallen away from our faith. Some even blame the Guardians for our exile.
Oh,
Briefly
boy.
put, we were cast out of the Finnenmere Empire after we expressed doubts about the Elven Council.
Yes, I know the story.
As you can imagine, the years we spent on the road searching for a new home were strenuous. And as a
Yeah.
result of that, more and more of our people lost faith in the Guardians, which is ironic, since our faith was one of the reasons we were cast out in the first place.
Yeah, I mean, sure. Given this is not the first time either that we've encountered the rhetoric of, oh, our people have fallen from the good and righteous ways, and so this is a curse from the gods to get us to be not terrible. So what was being said by the wow, I completely forgot the name of the antagonists. The horrible mage killers in Greyfell. They had the same sort of rhetoric. So we're really not set up to believe this guy and agree with him.
Well, you can't deny the Guardians have become weaker.
That is true. But have you ever wondered why?
I guess you have.
Yes, indeed. They have
Pointed to
withdrawn
heart.
from this world because people have stopped believing. It has always been our belief, our unwavering faith, that had made them strong. Without it, there simply is no reason for them to care anymore.
You're assuming the Guardians behave like little children, take away
That's
their
some
sweets,
performative
and they run off
allyship right
crying or
there.
start throwing tantrums.
It's not that simple. But I doubt this is the right time for a theological discussion.
Probably not.
And what does
get
all
'em,
this have
Iria.
to do with the corruption?
Isn't it obvious? It's Ellen's punishment for us turning our backs on her.
You mean
Yes, Ellen has protected our kind for millennia. And now, we have betrayed her. This is her punishment.
Couldn't she just not protect you anymore? Instead of, like, if she protected you forever, and then you stopped giving her the thing that she wanted, why would she then do an additional bad thing instead of rescinding the good thing? Just seems a little weird. 'Cause gods. Yeah, I guess.
isn't it more likely that this is simply the way elves react to the bloodburn?
No. Although rare, there have been cases of bloodburn among the Moria too. And they display exactly the same symptoms as humans.
Fair.
Varden Merilith simply likes to ignore that because it doesn't fit into his nice little theory. Also, why does it only occur in Leafshade and only outside the city walls? The plague doesn't know borders.
A curse does.
If it is a curse by Ellen, how can it be cured?
Of course. Despite all we have done, Ellen still considers us her children. What she wants is for us to remember her, to return to our true faith. In other words, it is a trial. All we need to
A
do
trial that
is
kills
to trust
people.
in Ellen's guidance. Then we
That's
will find
reasonable.
a way to lift the curse.
If you're the first scryer, why do you need Merilith's approval?
Because that's how the Moria law demands it. The Council has to come to a mutual agreement, otherwise we cannot take action.
What do
And
the
why
other
have
squires
numbers
think
at
about
all?
that? How many are there?
4. 2 of them are with me, 2 with Merilith. You see the problem.
Little mortal lives don't matter that much. I mean, yes, I understand the argument of mortal lives don't matter much to the gods. But what I don't understand is that viewpoint through the eyes of other mortals, right? Like, what reasonable person can look at that and say, oh yes, what I should be doing is, like, bowing down to this instead of... It's the, like... Yeah. The ones who want to keep living, I guess. But can you have true belief and faith in that framework if you're just afraid, right? Like, if you're only doing it because of the fear of potential repercussion, is that actually faith? I would argue it's not, personally. But, I don't know.
If we help you lift this curse,
I probably
would
shouldn't
you be
get too
willing to
deep into
ally
the
yourselves
theological
with us?
weeds on this.
Well, the Bloodburn is a scourge for all races, so, yes. Should you help us, I could take up the matter with the other scryers.
Alright. Help Arlen
Now
or
what?
Varden.
Well, if there's any way to get their support, it's by helping them cure this corruption.
The proof of the pudding is in the eating, isn't it? I say we help the old one, Finrir. Merilith seems a tad too convinced of himself for my liking.
then let's let them know.
Orion, hello! I'm inclined to believe that they are both incorrect. But I find
What's your
Finrir's...
tongue, boy? I was already a scryer when you were still sucking on your
Wow,
mother's teat.
rude.
That's your argument?
Yes.
Oh my
I'm
god,
tired of seeing you
stop.
spit on our...
Salagar, this is getting
Jesus.
ridiculous. If nothing happens, we'll still be arguing in our graves. Tell me, your offer, does it still stand? An outsider who isn't dependent on the councils could be just what we need.
I'm inclined to agree with Meredith because Finrir's rhetoric is, in my mind, dangerous and controlling of the overall populace, whereas Meredith's is more aimed at investigating and finding a solution, whatever that solution may be. I think they're both wrong. I think both of their assumptions and theories are incorrect, but yeah. All right. I'm happy to help.
As I said, I'm happy to help.
Good. Blazes, you have no idea how good it is to talk with a person of reason for once. Come,
That's rude.
let's discuss this elsewhere.
Okay, bye. Jesus. And he's off. This game looks cool. It is cool. It's sort of a mix of RPG and RTS.
That's better. Blasted, isn't it
Danny,
incredible how this
hello.
old man is unwilling to see reason?
Deicide is the answer. I mean, I do follow Dread Singles on Twitter, so I have a hard time disagreeing. What's better? That's better. Blasted, isn't it incredible how this old man is unwilling to see reason? He seems to be very pious.
From his point of view, you're the one who's being stubborn. He seems to be a very pious man.
There's a difference between being pious and being deluded. Anyway, all the better you're here. Let's discuss how we proceed. What we need first is proof to convince Arlen. As long as he insists on fighting that plague in prayer shrines, we cannot take any real action.
What kind of proof did you have in mind?
That remains to be seen. First of all, scout Leafshade's surroundings. Just like the Bloodburn, the infections don't follow a clear pattern, but all of them took place outside the city walls. I will mark the place on your map where the activity has been most extreme. Secondly, there's a human military outpost nearby. To investigate, you'll need to ask for permission to cross their borders. After the disaster in Lianan, the last thing we want is another breach of our treaty.
What are they fucking doing here?
Who are these humans?
As I said, I believe they are from the Royal Army. So far, our contact has been sparse, but they seem to be peaceful.
I love it when games voice lengthy dialogue so I don't have to. Yeah, big mood. And in this one, we get Jess's voice, so that's nice.
If it really is the Bloodburn, what makes you think there is a cure?
I've asked myself the same question. But then I realize there's no point in worrying about it as long as that old fool is sabotaging our attempts to stop it.
Pog? Yeah, Iria here
Just give the word. Yes?
is voiced by Jess.
If the jungle is corrupted, isn't it dangerous for us to scout it?
No, the infection doesn't happen instantaneously. If you were to stay longer, say for 2 or 3 days, it might get you. But for now, you're safe.
Very comforting.
All right, we'll do our best.
Yes, and thank you. I appreciate your help.
Is there a store around here?
Interesting.
Who's this person? Why can't I talk to them?
Niehauf's hammer. I was beginning to think these discussions were never going to end.
No argument there. Let's go talk to the soldiers and see if they let us into their territory to find that proof.
An Everon, aren't you? It's been a while since we
Everon?
got visitors.
Is that your word
If you
for
don't
human?
count those soldiers, that is.
Well, the short version is, we're looking for allies to end the Bloodburn.
A lofty goal. Are you sure you came to the right place, though? To us?
Yeah.
More here.
Why not?
Wouldn't I?
I just thought the Finn and Mere with their treants and gilded armors would have been a better option. We
I'm
are
not here for a
renegades,
fashion show.
outcast. But I suppose your pure blood friend told you as much already.
I'm not as pure blood as you think.
Be that as it may,
You have the same
best you
blood.
talk to Finrior and Merilith, the first and second.
Yeah, okay, I
Skye.
already did that. Go on.
Maybe they'll listen to you once they're done bickering.
Short bow, Talisman of Necromancy. Summon a walking corpse to aid you on the battlefield. Elven Research Schematic. Swift Feet. Rigorous training allows your elven novices to move faster. Cool. You found a blueprint. Blueprints are used to unlock new buildings, units, and technologies, or upgrade for your units. Right-click that blueprint in your inventory to learn its contents. You get an overview of all the units, buildings, and technologies you have unlocked in the progression tab of the hero menu. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, and this, Talisman of Necromancy, let's put this on our tanky boy. And we can summon some skeletons when we fight. And then we also got a short bow. Is this better than what Iria has right now? 12 to 15. No. No, that is significantly less DPS. Alright. Is there a shop around here? There's a godstone somewhere. I see it on our mini-map. But I don't actually see the thing itself. Am I just... Dost my eyes deceive me? No, I legit don't see it. This little... like teal symbol usually means godstone. I guess it's more cyan than teal. But I do not see one. Okay. Would have been nice to have one back here. Ooh, wait, I think there's might be a shop over here. Is that what this icon is? Shop? Shop? Yeah, shop. Have I played Divinity? I have not. I'm familiar with the games, but I have not played them. This obviously has some similarities in the RPG layer, but there also is there's an entire real-time strategy phase to this game.
Yes, come closer. I'm sure I have just what you need.
Fancy bows. The fancy bows. Oh, how much money do we have? 2,000. Not a lot. Deals additional white damage. That is not particularly impressive, honestly. For how much more expensive it is. We should sell some stuff. We have a lot of clothes we don't need. I should just sell this, probably. Orcish Shaman Staff. And I could put that on Iria. It does more damage. But I don't think she can... I don't think she can use her arrow staff. Multiplayer in-depth story seems like a thing you can have a blast streaming. Yeah, potentially. Let's get rid of the fucking everything. Sell it all! I've capped out the money that he can give me, so I should buy something. What are these rings? Mirror of Darkness. Signet of the Ash Reavers. No armor? What's this bow? Eagle's bow. 7 DPS. I mean, it's slightly better. I don't know if it's 1600 gold better. Jesus. I mean, I guess it looks cool. What about this one? 5 DPS. No extra effects. Bonus damage versus humans. Bonus damage versus undead. What about my equipment? Are there any swords I can buy that are better than what I have? I have a long sword and an estoc. Let's see, crit chance of 9. Slightly better than my longsword, but the damage is lower. Elven Scimitar. Wow, I'm surprised. These weapons just are not very good. They're like just a bit worse than the ones I have. Okay, let's not sell some of this stuff so that we don't lose money. Sure. That should be fine. Take all that stuff.
Pleasure doing business with ya. Come again.
Alright.
I'm getting new wares
Let's go
by the
and
next
do a
one's
fling of the
turn.
sticks, but I'll be lurking. Don't die. Alright, Orion. Thank you. Good luck with the practice. Alright. Request permission from the human commander to investigate. Investigate Leaf Shade and find clues to the corruption. Where's the human-y dude again? Where are the humans? Where are they? All the way over here, Jesus. Alright, let's go to this Godstone then. Ooh, what's
Now
this?
would you look at that?
A broken statue of Nidhalf. There's a tiny symbol smeared over the statue's head. The Bane Crescents. I don't know what that means.
That's the way.
Interesting.
Let's open a portal to here.
Yes.
Hello. Please let us look around.
Sure.
A traveler. Don't get many in these parts. What do you want? If you're looking for shelter, you've come to the wrong place.
I want to talk to your commander.
Can you let us in?
As I said, no. This isn't a roadside inn. Now, sod off.
Wait, Not so fast. The Moor here sent us. It's important.
I'm
The
drifting.
more here, huh? All right, fine. Come in, but make it quick. We already have visitors, and they aren't too fond of your employers.
Uh-oh.
Don't you think these soldiers will recognize you?
I doubt it. Even if they know General Noria is looking for me, they wouldn't know my face.
You should
That's a
rethink
reasonable
your
concern.
position, old man. The light doesn't show mercy on those who betray it.
Well,
What?
maybe the light can show you the way out of my bloody camp instead.
You don't know who you're
Oh,
messing
get
with.
fucked.
Oh, I think I do. I'm messing with a bunch of renegade cutthroats who think they can walk into a camp of the Royal Army and make demands just because their lunatic leader told you so. So, one more
Damn.
time for the slow ones among us. We won't attack those elves. On the contrary,
Holy
if you do
what?
as much as lay a finger on them, you'll have to deal with us too. Are we clear?
You...
Are we clear?
Get fucked.
Yes.
Yes.
What? Wait a moment. You?
I...
Rohisha Vilma, 2nd Division. Everlight Infantry, isn't it? Blazes. What are you doing here?
Huh?
I think you're mistaking me for someone else. I'm not with the army.
Oh, am I? Huh. Could have sworn. Oh, well, never mind. Who are you then? And how the heck
Interesting.
did you get in here?
The guard let me in. My name is Tahar, and I'm with the Moor here from Lethwain. There's something we need to discuss.
Tahar? Like that sodding rebel mage bastard? Boy, I surely don't envy your name. Florentis
yeah,
Copper,
we're not-
second rank sergeant to
we're
the
not
Royal
related,
Army.
it's fine.
So, what news do you bring from our elven friends?
Well, I assume you've taken note of this strange plague going on in Leafshade. The elves have sent me to investigate it and are asking permission to cross borders.
Granted.
Just like
Sweet.
that?
What should I say? We need this plague gone as much as the Moor here. We've stayed away from the corrupted parts, aye, but we've nonetheless lost 3 men already. Just don't do
Nice.
anything unwise, and you can walk freely within our sectors. One more thing, though. There is something that we need done, and I don't have any men to spare at the moment. Would you be willing to help us as a sign of goodwill?
Probably.
Of course. What do you need?
Well, it's simple. Since we made camp here, some of my men and women have contracted a nasty kind of fever. We ordered a shipment of herbs from another outpost in the Utran lands, but it hasn't arrived, and the man I sent to get it has not been heard of ever since. Would you be willing to search the shore for my scout, or maybe the ship itself? The weather's
Yeah.
been rough lately, and maybe it was wrecked.
Sure. Any idea where we should search?
The shore, probably?
Do you have a map? Here. That's where we were supposed to receive the shipment.
Got it. Thank you.
Well, it's not as if we're in a hurry, is it?
It never hurts to have additional allies.
Yeah. Alright. Where is that one? Leaf Shade. Oh, okay, I guess we don't have a quest for this? Quests. Corruption. Approached by human camp commander in Leaf Shade. Go to Grassland Coast. Is that on the world map? Huh. Okay, well let's start going around looking at this corruption stuff.
Yes.
Let's start over here.
Oi, you. Wait a moment.
Me?
What?
No, the Queen's golden tits. Of course
Whoa!
you. Say,
Inappropriate.
does the name Bertrand Carpel ring a bell for you?
No. Oh god, I should not acknowledge this, but yep.
Why? What do you know about Bertrand?
Not much. Only that he came by our camp just this morning and told me he was looking for someone. And the
Hey!
face he described looked just like yours.
Birdie old boy.
I told him I had no bloody idea what he was on about, so he left. But asked me to leave a message if you should come by. Which heck knows why you did.
What's the message?
Just that he's up north somewhere, here in Leaf Shade, and that he'll be waiting there for you until dusk.
Sweet.
Huh. Well, thanks for letting me know.
Don't mention it. Safe travels.
This is definitely not a trap.
Blasted armor.
Loot! Shield of Benediction, inner plate. Said that when the Guardians revealed the way of the Paladin to the Iron Falcons, they also presented them with the Shield of Benediction. This is a piece that belongs to the legendary shield. No one knows why the shield has been disassembled. Putting it back together might not be an easy task, but it is a worthy endeavor, nonetheless. Ooh, fun. That does not look natural. You feel a tingling in your fingertips as you touch the flowers. They are magical. This is funky. Oh shit!
No!
Oh god, why do you not have mana? Okay, these guys aren't that scary.
Yes.
Who's this? Iana.
Let's see.
You look cool.
I hope you have a good explanation for this.
I do. I'm Iana. I and those 5 men were hired to kill you.
Oh shit.
Who were you working for? How did you know we'd be here?
You weren't as hard to follow as you think, Tahar. And regarding your first
Rude.
question, Amaria Leonider.
The head of House Leonider? But why?
Because she
Well, I
hates
hate
our
to say it,
guts.
but there are a lot of people who want you dead, Tahar.
Yeah.
The question should be, why her? And I'm afraid I don't have an answer for that. I'm not paid to ask questions.
Want to join my party?
You're assassins.
We are.
Were, rather.
Sorry, but I don't understand. Why did you help us?
I'm afraid that's complicated. Do you prefer the short or the long version?
Long version, tell me everything. I like your voice acting.
Give me the long version.
All right. I didn't know much about you when I accepted the contract, save for the fact that you were a renegade soldier, and that you, together with an elf named Iria, escaped the Grey Keep prison somehow.
That
Yep.
would be me.
I thought
Ooh.
so. Well, we followed your trail until Farland's Hope, where you entered that cave, wherever it leads. Since we couldn't follow you in there, we waited in the village. Well, and it was there I learned that you were after a cure for the bloodburn.
And that made you change your mind?
Yes. To be frank, I lost someone to the bloodburn.
Aw.
Someone very close to me. And even though nothing is going to bring her back, I want an answer. In other words, I want to offer you my services.
Refrigerators are rough, I understand.
That guard who sent us here, he mentioned a friend of mine, Bertrand. Did you...
Harm him? No. I don't even know who or where he is. Leonider gave us that name and told us it would be a good lure. So we
rude.
paid that guard a handful of coins to tell you his story. That's it.
And just why should we trust you? You're a sellsword.
I can't tell you what to do or feel. But think of it this way. If I had wanted you dead, why would I risk my life to save you? Furthermore,
I mean, I
word
could
that
have
the
totally
assassination
murdered you.
failed will get around soon enough. And mark me a betrayer among my kind. Even if I decided to murder
I mean,
you in your
fair.
sleep, I would not get any money from it.
That friend you lost, who was it? How did she die?
I would rather not talk about it. Not here. Not now.
How can you help us?
Well, judging from the trail of blood you left behind, this won't be your last battle.
I mean, fair.
I can make sure they'll end in your favor. Also, I am... how should I put it? Different. I can feel and see things
got magic?
others can't.
Such as?
Such as the fact that you are searching for something you're afraid you'll never find. There's a voice haunting you from beyond the grave.
From beyond the
You want to
grace.
do that voice justice.
I don't know what you're talking about, woman.
Maybe. Only you can know this. Long story short, I'm a dream weaver.
A dream weaver.
Oh, cool.
I've heard that before. So you're some kind of mentalist?
Close. Let it suffice to say that I feel and perceive differently than most people. In every aspect.
Fair enough. Join us if you must. We need all the support we can get.
Thank you. There are some things I need to take care of before I'm
What?
fully at your disposal.
Just join.
I suggest you finish whatever business you have here, and then meet me at the route back to Iskander.
Will do.
Good.
Fine.
I will be waiting. And thank you for your trust.
All right, go and code some websites. Not
And off she
Bertrand.
goes.
For what it's worth, I think you did the right thing. There's something odd about that woman, but she is telling the truth. Sounds like a plan.
Is she? How do we know that? Ooh, spooky bad guys. Oh boy, ouch. Ouchie bad guys. Oh god.
Damn it! I need healing. Let's do this.
Ouch. That hurt a lot.
Please.
Oh boy. Alright. Demonic essence. Great. I'm glad we got that. Ow. Everything hurts. I don't have enough potions.
That way?
Well, hopefully exploring around and investigating this corruption
This
stuff
way, right?
will make the
Got it.
RTS portion of this map a little
Fine.
easier.
You got it.
You read my mind.
shielded.
Get ready.
More fighting.
Ooh, did we
Does
level
this
up?
never end?
No. What was that sound?
Sure.
Whatever's necessary.
Oh boy.
All right.
So, what's the plan?
Fight. Fight the things. Kill the
Alright,
things.
Here goes nothing.
Oh boy. Come on, get more focus, Iskrim. I think we did it. Oh shit, there's more.
They will fall.
Oh god, there are so many.
There you go. Alright, here goes nothing.
I should have saved that focus to heal.
Help, please.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright, everything hurts, and we're dying. Does it have the space to pause so you can control more method? No, it is true RTS. It is all real time, all the time. Even going into...
I need healing.
Oh, is something hurting us here? Even if we go into this menu, it doesn't pause the game. The only pausing is going in here.
Ugh. Do you smell that?
Yeah, like carrion.
And the water has the same color as the blisters on the corrupted.
If you ask me, we just found the cause of this plague. And it's definitely not a curse.
Hmm.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Oh, I guess we didn't have to go to every shrine on the map. We just had to go to one of them. Okay. Let's go check out this question mark, or this exclamation mark over here. Ba-da-ba-doo. Want to explore some more of the map on our way. rather than going back through the town.
That way?
Ooh, what's this? Lower Sanctum.
You got it.
Interesting.
Sounds like a plan.
There's a castle up here. Oh, this is, these, like, green, tealish icons are elf buildings. Got it. Got it. Oh, I saw bad guys. Get them!
Ready. Fair enough. Let's do this.
Oh god, that's so many.
Whatever's necessary.
Damn it! They killed one of our heroes!
Oh shit, we already lost one. Okay, Tahar's down. This is fine.
Get ready.
Danger up ahead. Help, please.
Oh boy.
Sure.
Huh? That's the way.
And we're gonna have to run.
That way?
Help, please. Sure. This way, right?
All right.
Kiting.
Here goes nothing. Fair enough. Let's do this.
Okay, can we get Tahar back up? No, god, I don't think so.
Blasted armor. That's the way. I'll keep you shielded. More fighting. Does this never end? Please.
Come on.
Killed one of our
Fuck.
heroes.
No.
Sounds like a plan.
Rip.
I need help over here.
Damn it. Damn it. Oh, we're gonna teleport all the way back over here, aren't we? Ugh.
Blazes. That was unexpected.
Whoa. This is bizarre. Purple?
Helen's
That was expensive.
I'll never get used to that. Just give the word.
We can afford to have a party wipe one more time, and that's it. I'm actually gonna save. Just in case.
This way, right?
I don't understand how we can be like under-leveled or under-geared. Like, there isn't better gear in any of the shops anywhere. And we haven't been avoiding fights. I think we can use our talismans a bit more, though.
Sure.
Alright, why not?
Where were these folks? Oh, hey, loot. Is it over here? Yeah, it's over here. Alright. Danny! Thank you for the host. Let's try this again.
That way?
You read my mind. Got it.
You got it.
Sure. Danger up ahead.
No need to apologize for looking. Ugh.
All right. Here goes nothing.
Ooh, pull back out of that. That seems bad. That seems very bad.
Blasted armor.
They will fall.
Fair enough.
These fucking spiders.
Does this never end?
Alright, well, we're bleeding a little bit.
Understood. Whatever's necessary.
Damn it! I need healing.
Oh my god.
Not happening. I can't focus.
Damn it.
Is this really necessary? Help, please.
one of our heroes.
Damn it. Come on.
I'll keep you
Alright,
shielded.
here goes nothing.
This is rough. I think we've got it though.
Danger up ahead. Help, please.
So much poison.
Fine.
Get ready.
Help, please.
I'm just gonna need you to pull back.
That's the way. Help, please.
Iria, get
No.
Tahar back up.
Don't die on me, will you?
They killed one of
Oh,
our heroes.
God. All of this poison is awful. Jess, hello. Iria is saving our bacon.
Damn it.
Nope.
I need healing.
Back off, Tahar. Back off.
Come on.
Yes.
Don't die
Alright,
on us now.
here goes nothing. Here we go. Fair enough. Let's do this. Get ready.
Yes.
No, Iskrim. Don't. You'll just die.
This way, right?
Alright. Okay, now we can...
More fighting. Does this never end?
Oh, vey.
Not now.
Please don't die. We're fucking trying. But it's not easy. The game really wants to kill us. Alright, what's over here? This better be worth it. Oh! Hi.
Blazes. What has happened to it?
Oh, I don't want to fight this. We will lose.
Tahar, I don't like how it's looking at us. I think we should leave.
Okay. Oh. Kaboom. Interesting.
Alright, so what the blazes was that? Why did it attack us?
The corruption. It must have taken hold of it.
That's odd. I get how this frenzy could be an elf's reaction to the blood burn, but how likely is it that a tree ant reacts the same way? Not to mention all the animals.
Yeah.
We should get moving.
Yeah, this is fishy. This is weird. And I don't like any of it.
Alright, why not?
The sass on Iskrim. It's like he doesn't even want to be here. Like, yeah, I guess I'll walk. I guess I'll continue the main quest. Whatever. The Thwain. He doesn't, probably. Oof. Fair. I mean, if he didn't want to join us, all he had to say was like, I'm not going to join you. Leave me at home.
Sounds like a plan.
Talk to him. I'd know about after those fucking spiders, to be honest. Yeah, same.
Did you find anything?
Two things.
Yeah.
There's a treant who was affected by the corruption, which makes it likely that it isn't the bloodburn what's causing this. Secondly, there are strange pools further down the jungle, and they seem to be tainted somehow. I doubt this was Ellen's doing.
Tainted, you say? But could it be...
What?
Well, something like this happened before. In Finn and Mir. Over
Did it
2
now?
centuries before. Which means, however, that I know how to solve this problem too. Blasted, why didn't I think of this earlier? I think it's time to let Arlen in on the results of our little expedition. Come,
Was it Arlen?
let's
Is
talk
this
at the square.
Arlen's fault? Did he do it? Alright. But actually, as we enter into that cliffhanging point, and I run out of...
Our
Oh,
new
god
friend
damn it,
found
stop
some
talking.
interesting news that might be worth talking about.
Yeah, we're going to pause here, take a little break while I refill on water, and then when I get back, we will continue